WWE Superstar Spotlight Series, episode number 16. We're talking Chyna. So Chyna, or Joni Lauer, as her real name was, she comes into WWE as a valet or manager, if you will, for Triple H. She helped Triple H win a few matches by doing some different things or whatever, and she kind of gets to join in the G-Generation X faction. Chyna is the only woman to hold the Intercontinental Championship. Took on the men and just absolutely brutalized some of them. Chyna was probably one of the best ever. I really enjoyed watching Chyna. Growing up, I can remember, back in the days of the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, stuff like that. Chyna really shined. Not only was she a part of the women's division, but she was also part of the men's division as well. And then, that's DX faction kind of fizzles out, and Triple H and New Age Outlaws and X-Pac and others go on to do their own singles career. Chyna kind of fades off from WWE. She really takes up kind of exercises and tries to deal with some demons. I believe she was in I don't know if she was in Impact Wrestling at one point. I think if I remember correctly, I think she was in Impact Wrestling at one point, but she did a couple of pornographic movies, and WWE kind of shoved her character away from the spotlight, trying to keep her away from the WWE mentions and stuff like that, because usually when you kind of mess up with stuff like that in reality outside of WWE, they intend to keep you distant from the company. Case in point, we're talking about Chris Benoit, and I might get into that story a little later on down this series, but right now I won't say anything other than the fact that we know what Chris Benoit did. If you don't know what Chris Benoit did, you should take a look at it. But he just, when you screw up outside WWE intends to take you away from the spotlight. It tends to take you away from different, from mentioning of the company. Anyway, Chyna, like I said, she was the first and only women's Intercontinental Champion. Chyna was just absolutely an amazing in-ring performer. Didn't talk very much on the mic, and when she did, it was very few things to say, but Chyna did shine in the ring. And WWE has recently giving her the opportunity to go into the WWE Hall of Fame with DX back in 2018, or was it 2009? Yeah, this past 2019 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony there in April or March or so, well, whatever it was there, March or April of the WWE Hall of Fame back in here in 2019. And it was well deserved, but I think Chyna needed to go in there by herself. But she needed to go in there a little earlier than what she did. But I'm glad she's in there. It's the first time we're going to see Chyna in a WWE video game. She's going to be showcased in WWE 2K20. Last time we saw her was in WWE WWE or WWF SmackDown 2 Know Your Role back on the PS1. So it's actually well deserved and long overdue, in my personal opinion, about Chyna being in the WWE Hall of Fame. And like I said, I could go on and talk about Chyna for probably a long time and talk about some of the things that she did, like I said, but her outside things she done, pornographic movies outside of the WWE, shut her out of WWE for so many years. But like I said, well deserved. She's in that WWE Hall of Fame. And like I said, Chyna was just absolutely amazing in the ring. First ever women's Intercontinental Champion, and one of the absolute best in professional wrestling and in sports entertainment. Thank you so much. This has been the WWE Superstar Spotlight Series, episode number 16. We were talking Chyna. Thanks for watching. This has been the Wolfman Lewis, your Godfather Wolf. Ow, I.